Hey collective, this is a reading if you needed to hear a message, whatever comes through comes through. In these two decks, the Isis Oracle deck and the Be Strong deck, Oracle affirmation deck, these came through. So I'm going to read these real quick and then I'm gonna hop in the tarot. Comebacks are always stronger than setbacks, for sure. Okay, and we have here Talisman of Potency. Sacred tools and objects can become an extension of your energy field, collective, focusing your power and intentions, helping you heal the split between spirit and matter, bringing physical matter more deeply into light and life. You are encouraged to work with sacred materials in a conscious way to help your own healing and enjoyment of the material world as a part of your spiritual practice. Okay, beautiful art here. By the art is by Jimmy Manton. This is deck. Just inclined to share. Okay, let's see. What's coming through? It's 11:01 p.m. to the time October 2nd. Almost at the 12th. So that could be a significant date. Interesting. We have here the Four of Pentacles that came through, but it flipped over in reverse. Okay, so I'm just going to get a pull real quick of every card and speak on it. Okay. And these cards are not in reverse. Okay, I'll just tell you that. We have the Four of Pentacles, the Lovers, the Page of Pentacles, the Nine of Cups. All four of those are in reverse. We have here the King of Pentacles upright, the King of Wands upright, and the Universal Weight upright. Okay, what other? Okay. Two more. Not two, but okay. Oh my gosh, you're trying to come out. So many are trying to come out. Hold up. Okay, I see. Perfect. All right, we have here only four cards that came out in reverse. Overall energy, the King of Cups. Crossing energy, the Five of Pentacles. So it's as if your vision focus on what is a lack, what is damaged, where attention is needed, be that internal or external. Okay, be that even of someone else's that you're linked in with or longing for energy. Okay, so the only four cards that came out in reverse is, as I said, the Four of Pentacles, the Lovers, the Page of Pentacles, and the Nine of Cups. What's below the Nine of Cups? The Ace of Pentacles. So it's as if whoever this reading is resonating for, it's as if you had released a stronghold that was upon you. Could have been of some false love, as the Lovers in reverse, and the Page of Pentacles, and there was like recognition due to some patterns of a false love and or false hope. And then the Nine of Cups, there was not a wish fulfillment coming through as intended, because that was not what was marked out to be by the other individual. This is what pulling through a message. So you released yourself of that stronghold, confirmation with the Eight of Cups, and walked away. I feel like you observed the situation very well, took note and addressed, and then you parted ways, because it was like you took all the necessary steps for your liberation. For this, it's as if balance could be, then it will be. However, if that's not the case, which I feel like it wasn't the case here, then okay, I have to take my goods, my belonging, my dignity, and move around and liberate myself of this limiting dynamic. The Chariot with that Page of Pentacles, in reverse. So yeah, you have to really push yourself out of the comfort zone, because you were in the comfort zone, right? There was a stronghold on this individual, male and or female, and the world, and entering into a new chapter. That new chapter came about because you, how do I want to word it? You chose it for sure. You chose this new chapter. You chose a new experience. You chose liberation. You chose balance. And you're choosing opportunity. It's as if you could have lost out on opportunity due to this limiting situation was coming through. And being that you lost out on opportunities, and I say like that because you could go and get that. It was an opportunity you lost out on, but that opportunity, what's for us will be. Okay, now we could go after it, and yes, we'll have to put in that work. 7 of Wands. Be that a romantic relationship, or be that business, be that both and plus some. So this is that film. We have here the Strength here with that King of Pentacles. It talks about control, balance, rootness, certainty, on what you have to do in your personal life and or in your, your business, in whatever form of business that be. Okay, we have here the King of Wands and the 8 of Pentacles. Hold on, let me readjust. King of Wands, 8 of Pentacles. It's as if you're working and you have in mind, like, 3 of Swords. The 3 of Swords, what was disturbing? I'm hearing like all along, what was disturbing you all along, or what was disturbing and that you overlooked. We have here the Universal Weight and the 10 of Pentacles here. Also, who is disturbing your growth is also a factor. Who is supportive of you, say when you're in a healing process, when you're expressing yourself? Who is supporting you? Even around the house, the lawn, duties around. Who is of support to you? That's a key factor, I feel. The Universal Weight, 10 of Pentacles, and the Temperance. I feel like, you know what? Such and such has been so nurturing. Even in the certain ways, whoever such and such is very kind of such and such. And I have gratitude for them. And they did not have to be supportive for me. And possibly it's like this, Phil. I don't even know if they realize how much support they had been towards me in getting me out of this stronghold. Now, this individual doesn't have to be a romantic partner. This could be business, someone who has been encouraging in business. For some, yeah, this could be a romantic partner, but I don't feel like for all. Y'all could have like this platonic relationship. Platonic is deep. It's a deep friendship, compassion, attraction. However, it's nothing sexual. There's nothing there's no motives behind it, other than just like pure interest to team up with the individual that's similar or that's compatible in nature, when pertaining to business. So that could also be the case. And it's like, I don't want to cross those lines. Like, I would never give the mixed signal, and they never gave me a mixed signal. This was coming through. Like, strictly business. Okay? Keeping in mind, comebacks are always better than setbacks. Okay? And sacred materials are going to be of support for you. And releasing limiting ideology, self-doubts, or projected beliefs that have been projected upon you. Okay, and moving forward beyond the current state into this new opportunity that we walked to, or we're walking to, or we're agreeing to. Three of Wands energy. Crossing the death energy. Okay? And keeping the thought of the double helix in mind. Where is life? Where do I bring life? Where am I? Yeah, where do I bring life into the world? How do I bring life into the world? And even our, my world. Like, we have to be considerate of ourselves too. Okay, that's a part of self-care. Okay, you know what, matter of fact, hold up. With the sacred self-care here. Sacred self-care. Sacred self-care for collective. Clear your energetic field, collective. Saging, a spiritual bath, rearranging furniture, sweeping and mopping. Let's see, drinking tea to clear out your, I'm hearing M signs, but like your intestines, flushing your system fast. Okay, we have here plan a vacation. You may need to, as a priority, within your means, in order to just relieve yourself, of that stronghold that you had released yourself from. Or I feel like obviously you released yourself, but someone could have been of support. But even if someone's of support, they cannot have you release yourself. That's something you would have to do upon or within your own power. But yeah, this is the field here. We have here connect with your ancestors. And aromatherapy. Essential oils could be of support for you. I've been getting that message coming through, and I just hadn't worded it yet, so that's how I know it was for this message collective. Is utilize your senses. So go to like a florist, the garden section in shopping center, and smell out some flowers, some plants, and whichever is most potent to you, that plant is going to be a support for you. And or do that with fruits, and so your body is letting you know what fruits you're needing, okay, and or vegetables, also oils, lotions, shampoos, even. Okay, that's what I have for you. Take care, peace, be, ciao.